Welcome to the Nightmare Hour. I am your host, the Nightmare Man. Alongside with me is the machete-wielding Camp Crystal Lake cutie known as Princess Diva of the Dead.
Hello.
Happy Friday the 13th.
Happy Friday the 13th to you
Oh, and a snowy one at that. The snow finally came our way.
It did.
It started last night with big flakes and ended up, well, I didn't really get a chance.
It was coming down thick last night.
What's it look like outside right now? Because I didn't really.
It looks like winter.
It looks like winter.
Yes.
It's beginning to look a lot like crap. It finally
Crap
came.
is brown. Winter is white.
Well, it's not going to damper our Friday the 13th.
You have albino crap?
No, I don't. And don't think I ever will. But like I said, that's not. Boy,
I just eat
weird.
my donut.
just sit up and eat your donut. But that's not going to damper our Friday the 13th. I think later on this evening, as we get all of our chores done and whatnot, you got a photo shoot coming up today.
Mm-hmm. Senior.
I think when we get all said and done, I think we'll dig out some Jason Voorhees movies and watch a little Camp Crystal Lake. Will you stop it with the donuts?
It's getting white stuff all over my mouth.
Nope. I'm gonna stop you right there because I know where this is going, kids. I know exactly where it's going. Earlier, you should have seen her. She was sitting there at her chair eating her powdered donuts. She had powdered sugar and stuff all over her shirt.
It looked like I bathed in it. Every time I took a bite, the powder was falling all over me.
Well,
my shirt, instead of being red, it was white. It looked like somebody snowed on me.
There's a new thing they just invented a while back. It's called a napkin. You ever hear of it?
I would have needed a bib.
Well, you eat like a savage. Donuts.
I learned from you.
You'd put Bart Simpson or Homer Simpson to shame. Bart Simpson. I guess he'd eat like a savage too, like father, like son. But anyways, if and before I go on,
spit it out, William.
Let's go right on in real quick to some Monsters Among Us updates. Well, not so much as the show goes.
We got banners.
Diva and I have been really busy this past week getting together our stuff for Monsters Among Us. Diva has been really busy in the craft department.
Oh, yes.
She has been she is the Betty Crocker of crafts around here this week. She has made coasters. She has made plaques. She had, what else did you, pictures. Autograph for autographs.
Yeah, but the plaques that I made, we can autograph those too because I can put the clear coating over top of the autograph so it wouldn't ruin it.
Oh no! Well, yeah, you can just take that right there with you. Take a couple seconds to do that at the table.
It's a family thing with the crafts because we have a huge family and all of our family has always been crafty.
Yeah,
she's crafty.
Which crafty?
Not that crafty.
and then here I am over here creating a fake syringe for my Dexter character.
In the spring.
Well, she got a. Well, let me explain because you guys have no idea what the hell we're talking about. It's like, what the hell is he? Well, he's not going to stab somebody at the show, is he? No. This is like a pretend fake syringe. Now, for those of you who know who Dexter is. When he first captures these bad guys, he shoots them up full of animal tranquilizers in the neck.
Shoots them up.
Yeah, shoots them up.
Here, have some heroin.
And
no, I'm kidding.
And what she had bought was a goofy looking thing. With the needle sticking out, was not exactly a needle. It's like what, a little.
It looks like a needle, but it looks metal and everything, but it doesn't hurt when you poke somebody with
because when you you can poke a baby with it, ain't gonna hurt because the
poke a baby.
Yeah.
What kind of sadistic bastard are you gonna poke a baby?
Let's go get a baby and test this out.
Come here, little one.
Here, little one. This ain't gonna hurt a lot. The hell it won't.
Poke a baby.
But no, but when you press it against your skin, it looks like it's going in, but it's a spring action thing, and it goes inside their syringe, and you can't even feel it.
We get your drift.
Okay.
Poke a baby.
So we go poke a baby with it. Come here, little boy. But anyways, I transferred all the inner works into this other syringe, and I was trying to get it worked on so it looks a lot better. But yeah, I guess you can say I'm a sadistic weirdo. But on the lighter side, I have created my banner for the
very true, and I created a banner for me too, of which is going to be cut in half, and I'll have two of them.
Shindigs.com is
Yep.
when we created them. I finished mine this week, and mine should either be here maybe today or tomorrow, but yours will probably be here sometime in the
day
middle
after.
of next week, probably.
It will be the day after. You were dancing around in here the other day.
Because my balls was on fire. I mean,
no.
see, I gotta call you sick. I ain't got no room to
No,
talk.
you was dancing around. I got 2 boxes. I got
Oh
2
yeah,
boxes.
yeah. For my Dexter, shut up. For my Dexter
Oh,
character,
Mr. Cat's on you.
for my Dexter character, I think I had mentioned this before that with that character, I will have the blood slide trophy case
And
with
now you
me.
got 2
that will
kids.
I'll keep the blood slides in, and I will give slides away for fans that have their picture taken with me. Now this week, my costume
Your shirt.
finally came, minus the blood shield, face shield. Yet
It's on the way, though.
That's yet to come. But
Maybe today.
the company made a mistake,
The company made a mistake.
and they ended
We
up
got 2 for
they
1.
ended up sending me another trophy box. I got 2 boxes. I got 2 boxes.
Technically, you have 3 boxes because you have me.
Yeah, you're full of a box full of hot air.
No.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep 1 trophy box for my Monsters Among Us character of Dexter, and I'll take the other one and I'll display it somewhere in this house, someplace, if there is a vacant spot on the wall, because there is like a ton of stuff hanging
Sit
on the
in
wall.
front of Fred. He's got a spot.
Yeah. Or if I clean off this desk, I can sit it right, where it's at right now, but I got to clear this off.
You got more trinkets than an old lady. I tell you what.
Well, I like
you
to
got
keep.
trinkets here, trinkets there.
I like to keep
You
stuff.
still got Jack Halloween sitting there.
Well, he's staying there. That little statue of the Jack Halloween guy. I like him. He's a cute little devil.
I like his Halloween bucket because it's a Frankenstein.
Yeah.
He's
but-
my favorite monster.
I try every now and then to try to keep from You talk about trinkets and stuff on my desk. As you chalk to
No.
the right, look
This
at
is
your
projects over here.
Projects.
Projects.
From what? Hell?
Yeah, they're all bloody and
Yeah,
shit.
you got a man. Oh my God! And you got a bloody face sitting there, and you tell me I'm weird.
Don't talk about this thing.
That's
this
how
is
we-
going to be a surprise.
Oh,
No,
I won't
it's
talk
not.
about the bloody face
Hey,
sitting on
it's
Diva's
not a
stand.
bloody face.
I won't talk about
It's not a
that.
bloody face. This
Okay.
is for a photo shoot very soon.
Okay, well, anyways,
I got an eyeball.
you got an eye. Yeah, you got an eyeball in the mail.
I got guts in the mail this week too.
I think what you should do is every time the UPS guy or FedEx guy comes and brings you a package, you tell them to wait and show them exactly what you get in the mail every time. I think that would blow his mind. He would look forward
When
to
he
coming
comes
here
to the
dropping
door,
packages off.
I should take the box from. Oh, I got my eyeballs today.
Yeah, well, I think this guy knows who we are. I was in Freddy Krueger outfit the day I went to the door for him.
I know the last time that I answered the door and a UPS guy was there, he did a second take and he's like, no Fred today. I said, oh, Fred's in bed sleeping.
No Fred today. Yeah, he's
That's funny that he remembered that because that was when we lived in the other house 3 blocks away.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yep, that was
Well,
down on Henry.
I'm sure when when he first started working for Federal Express, they probably had classes dealing with
You mean
potential
UPS?
or UPS or whatever. They probably have classes dealing with the potentials of going to delivering packages to people's houses
Who are serial killers.
that are weirdos, and you got to
Remember
expect
this house.
you got to expect the unexpected. So
He's got a list on his dashboard. That house right there, Fred Krueger.
yeah, and then when he's driving down the street, his next list on there is our address, and he stops and he goes,
Zombie.
"Oh God, not these guys again." But anyways, now getting back to the projects, we got some more we're going to be taking care of,
Yep,
right?
yep.
We still got some
I
coffee
have
mugs.
printed a ton of photos, and not one of you.
Yeah, you have. You printed a
A
couple
handful.
of them.
That's it.
Just
But I destroyed like 4 of them by making plaques.
Well, that's
So,
But we'll
yeah.
have plenty on hand for Monsters Among Us, and the table will be. It won't be piled up like a shopping center, but we'll have some goodies to pass out and some goodies that you can purchase. We don't charge an arm and a leg for the stuff. It's a reasonable
Oh
price.
gosh.
Excuse you.
Pardon me. I did not know that was gonna happen.
Is that available for purchase for the fans? Get yours now, a Diva Bird. Good God Almighty! I think you're the Antichrist.
Possibly.
Possibly. But we gotta get
I'm
coffee
jumping.
Gotta get coffee mugs yet. I got like 4 of them to put my ugly face on them and
What, to throw at the rats?
What they thought the rats? You know, for a comedian, you don't work well.
Did I say I was a comedian? No.
You sure ain't funny. That's
I am a pretty zombie. I'm a princess.
that you smell like formaldehyde
With sparkly shoes.
and a inside of a rat's butt.
You know what an
Ew.
inside of a rat's butt looks like? Huh? What
No,
you've
smell.
been doing
I
in your
said
spare time?
smell, not look.
Oh, you know what it smells like too?
Yeah, I'm sitting right next to you, and I can take a big whiff.
Whatever.
You want to fight?
Whatever.
We'll
Let's go round.
Oh, we're
bite.
we're gonna have a fight on the Nightmare Hour here. In this corner, weighing 154. I wish.
You don't weigh no 154
I
pounds.
wish. Well, if I stay the hell away from the Big Macs, I could. Yeah.
You know, staying away from stuff reminds me. Since the new year, I haven't seen you drink. You had like 3 cans of beer on New Year's. You switched to Pepsi. We sat on the couch eating pizza and watching the New Year come around.
I usually like you know in the evenings and like you know Fridays and Saturdays something like that when I kick back I'd like to have a few beers, but I haven't really.
You haven't even been. There's some in the refrigerator and you haven't touched them.
There's dust on them.
There is.
I really haven't been in the mood to drink any Bud Light. That's my.
You must really been sick this week.
Yeah, well, yeah. Monday I started out really sick. Everybody knows that on Facebook. I felt like crap.
You looked like it too.
It was a 24-hour bug, but I'm over it. But
then how come you still look that way? Whoa!
See now you go get smacked for that one. See,
do it, bring it.
No, that's my brand. That's my Jekyll and Hyde juice. Yeah, that's my Jekyll and Hyde juice. But I haven't really been interested in drinking it. I mean, I think you know what I think it is my subconscious.
I think you think too much.
I think you thought that you think you did. Now remember that. Now you remember this. What I said.
You want me to remember something?
Yeah, with you, it's leaves something to be desired. Well, there goes Scary Mary walking by. Talk about something that looks scary and sickly. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Look at her. She got the headphones wrapped around her neck. All you gotta do is pull on them things, and she's gone.
You're gonna hang yourself.
Up with the head.
But anyways, getting back to what I was saying a while back. Do you remember when I said that? You know, usually when I go to conventions, you know, I'm walking around and I'm having a few beers. And
this is a really big bush you're beating around.
Well, if you let me speak instead of interrupting me and talking and goofing around, I may get the story done sometime this century. Jeez. But anyways, let me finish the story. See what I have to deal with, folks. And you wonder, it's a wonder I don't go back to drinking.
It's not what you have to deal with. It's what we have to deal with.
Whatever. But anyways, as I was saying, a while back I said, you know, I always have a few beers when I'm walking around a convention and everything. And this time at Monsters Among Us, this is something very important. And I'm not going to be, well, actually, I'm not going to be drinking on a job, which other conventions I went to, I haven't been part of the show. I was just, you know, I was just a fan. But this time at Monsters Among Us, during our time interacting with the fans, I'm not going to be drinking anything.
24 hours ahead of time. So Thursday night, if some of the other monsters gets there early, we can have a little pre-party.
Well, yeah, that's fine. But when the doors open and I'm in character, there's not going to be any Bud Light in my hand.
You're so dramatic with that hand in my face.
Yeah, I'll give you one of these across the lip. Because I'm going to have bottled water on hand and stuff like that. And then like at the VIP party, a couple. Costume party, a couple. But I think subconsciously like that, I think that's why I'm not drinking. I'm like pre-planning myself, which is good. I'm pretty proud of myself that I haven't been drinking a lot of beer, you know. I need to get in shape, you know, that subconscious has told me that,
I know this is kind of random, but the other day when we were sitting at the doctor's office and you wasn't in there yet, there was a couple of other ladies in there with me, and I'm sitting there in the waiting room and they got this lady up on the screen. They got a TV going, and she said they were doing this study about women who twirl their hair. You know, like I always do, sitting
right.
Women who they did this study, and apparently guys say that when women twirl their hair, they're preening. Ducks preen. People don't
preen.
You don't know what preening is? It's when ducks and birds wash themselves with their beak.
Oh,
it's
called
preening.
I didn't know they had a name for it. I thought maybe it was washing.
It's called preening.
Grooming,
but
preening.
Basically, yeah. But
I didn't know that.
I twirl my hair.
I didn't know that.
if you ever notice, I twirl my hair when I'm in a really good mood.
I thought maybe that was like a blonde thing or something. Like, ow! Why fool you hit me? I thought that was just a blonde thing.
You deserved that.
Like, I'm gonna wind my head up so I can think better. Well, you can preen, primp.
It's not
style all you want.
Twist your hair around your finger. It's sometimes if you're looking at somebody when you're doing it a certain way, it could be considered flirting. But I do it when I'm in a really good mood, or if I'm sitting there concentrating on something. I'm just, without even knowing it, I just sit there and do it.
You're winding your head up. Your head ran down, so you're winding
it man, I made a handprint on your arm.
Yeah, you did. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I'm a tough guy and I can take it.
Whatever.
I'm a tough guy. I'm a big, tough, rough guy. Brute. I go out in the woods and chop trees down with my bare hands, and I rustle pears and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm a tough kind of guy. Full of beans too.
Speaking of in the woods, Mr. Douglas Tate posted a picture on his Facebook the other day of him as Sasquatch.
And he's a Sasquatch himself. He's a big man.
He is a big man. He's gorgeous too.
Oh, anyway. Here we go again with the the gorgeous stuff. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna get sick to my stomach. God, anyway, will you get over it?
The pose that this creature that he was being at the time, this pose looked like he was taking a crap in the woods.
Douglas
I made a comment.
Taking a crap in the woods.
I made a comment on the picture, and it said something about, hey, bears do it.
Bears do it. Bees do it. Come on with Sasquatch and do it. You can take a crap in the woods, Okay. Hey, I never claimed to
go to a singing career.
I never claimed to
You're no better at singing than I am.
I never claimed to be a singer.
Man, when I put my headphones on, y'all are in torture.
Hey, here's a little something for you guys. If you guys don't know about this show, the season premiere has just recently started. Face Off on the Sci-Fi Channel. If you guys are into special effects and makeups and stuff like that, Wednesday nights, right? 10 o'clock on Sci-Fi.
Mm-hmm. And they did a
this is
show
right up,
this time.
This is right up your alley.
Yes, it is. I love it.
This is your show.
They did a show this time where they had to take the classic Wizard of Oz and revamp the characters. And it was ladies against men. And the ladies kicked butt, especially with the scarecrow that girl made. That was phenomenal. Now, it was awesome.
Now, would you say that this show is kind of is it kind of sort of in the same?
It's the same genre as Big Brother and Survivor,
stuff like that. And they have to compete and stuff, but only they're doing it with
they give you a task and you do it as a competition.
You have to create something, and they give you models to work with, and then they judge on your work at the end. They give you like a specific topic, and you've got to decorate these people up, and it's cool.
I know it is. I would love to go to Savini's school and learn some more.
And one of the seasons of Face Off, I think we are friends on Facebook with a couple of those people. Three of them.
I am. I don't know if you're friends with all three people, but
it's like, how many seasons was it back? It was like first, second season or something.
This is the second season.
Oh, this is the second.
Yeah,
season.
This is the premiere season.
I thought there was more than there was up there. But yeah, Face Off. It's a kick-ass show. We like it. So yeah, it's another.
A month from now, Walking Dead comes back.
Yeah, The Walking Dead will be.
God, I can't wait.
Well, we got to get our fill of these.
But we're going to Hotlanta, right where it was, over by where it was filmed at.
That is
so
exactly
awesome.
There's a lot of season premieres that we're waiting on. Dexter, of course. We're waiting on that. And while we were waiting on the new season, we got our fill of the Dexters before then that I never got a chance to see. So yeah, we're just waiting, and everything happens in February. Starts in February, anyways. Starts off with The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're up to check it out. The Face Off Wednesday nights at 10 o'clock on the Sci-Fi Channel.
And they're thinking on for Days of the Dead, Hotlanta. They're thinking on doing a zombie walk. And I think
you should lead the little children.
with my little princess crown.
Yeah, with your little baton, like in
My
people
little
in the parade.
magic wand. I like my little magic wand.
Yeah, and I think that's what you should do. You should take that and lead your followers, like the Pied Piper leading the zombies down Main Street. I'd pay good money to see that. I would.
If you're gonna pay good money to see that, then hand the damn money over because I'm right here.
Hand the damn money because I'm right here. You beat everything. You know that. Zombie.
Do me an impersonation of Bill Cosby.
Oh, Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Bill Cosby is these days because when you go to Atlanta and you're walking down with the dead people and they don't smell, they smell like the dead, because they gone out of the garage and stuff like that in the graves. Oh, they don't like ancient gentle porridge. Whew! I had to breathe there for a minute. And my son came up and said, It's a dad. I want to go to Atlanta and see the monsters on the buckets and see the zombies and the boogeyman and stuff like that. And then I'm going to go in there and eat some jello pudding. No. All right, back to reality, kids. Hey, you want to know something? I hate to get off of this happy kick that we're doing right now, but you and I... And I'm sure thousands of other people are a little bit on the pissed off side this week of what we found out with our dear friend Kitty Zombie on Facebook.
Yeah, what in the heck is going on with that?
Now, your handler,
my handler, that's you.
Now, Kitty's handler, Jeffrey.
I love it. You didn't even catch it.
I caught it, and I'm going to throw it back at you. With 5.
Oh, goodness.
Kitty's handler, Jeffrey, I can't remember his last name.
Graves.
Had posted on Facebook that Kitty's page was fake.
Yeah, they said that he's being fake, I guess, pretending to be someone else.
And how long has the man been on there?
How can he be fake when it's his freaking name? He created Kitty Zombie, and...
He's been Kitty's the character of Kitty Zombie has been out there longer than
Kitty Zombie's better than you. I mean,
what? Gee, thanks.
Wow, I can't believe I did that out loud.
I feel the love here. But no, I mean he's been out longer. I mean, all of us
circuit wise.
Yeah, circuit wise.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
So where in the hell do they get off saying that he is fake?
But get this.
It's bullcrap. What the hell was that?
That was your Skype that you didn't turn off.
Oh. No, it's off. Okay. But anyways.
Anyway, yeah, and then this person that reported him saying he was fake tells him, oh, it was me that did that. Durr.
Well, then the guy...
There's going to be a wrath to pay.
He's got the balls to actually tell him that he was the one who did it.
Yes.
Just to stir up more problems. Because that's exactly, he's stirring up a hornet's nest that he ain't going to survive on. Because I'm telling you what, there is loyal fans and followers.
Yeah, he's got a posse.
Of Kitty Zombie.
Mm-hmm.
And
we're part of it.
Yeah, we're right there in the mix of it. And you mess
with one monster, you mess with them all.
We've met Kitty Zombie, and we have met Jeffrey, and them guys are like the coolest and greatest people you'd ever know. And they do what we do, and Jeff Wickedbeard and Trey and Larry and all of us, when we go to these conventions, we put our heart into it. Why in the hell do people have to mess with us? Why? Is it a jealousy thing?
Because they're haters that have nothing better to do than cause havoc in someone else's life.
Don't they know that things like this can come back and bite them in the ass? Because
that must be part of the thrill.
We don't stand by and take this crap. We don't do it. Like you just said, you mess with one, you mess with all of us.
That's right. We're a big old family.
So I think if any Facebook officials out there that runs that website, their fan page or whatever the hell you want to call it, because I'm still a little
now they're letting him. They reactivated his account just for a few days so he can turn it into a page instead of a profile. That's it's better than nothing, but that's dumb.
Facebook over the years gave us a bad rap as well when they deleted our pages, and we had to struggle to try to find our friends and stuff like that too. And you know, it wasn't bothering nobody. It wasn't bothering nobody for us to have a regular page with us, what we our normal selves, and our Nightmare Man and
normal
Diva.
Selves.
There was nothing. There was nothing wrong with that, but somebody had to be a dick.
Oh, you said that word.
Well, I'm sorry. This is my show, and I'll say what I want to say when it comes to this, because Facebook has been giving a lot of people bad news. Oh, you poked too many people, so you're going to get banned 7 days, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous, and then they got to attack somebody like that. Facebook should know that when these people,
you should complain about it as Scooby Doo.
Facebook, we're sucky. That's about all you can say. Like Facebook gives us a bad rap. God damn it.
Why are you rubbing your boob?
I was scratching it.
Oh. I was like, what the heck are you doing?
It's my boob, and I can rub it if I want to.
My milkshakes brings all the boys to the yard.
But no, I'm getting back to the Facebook thing.
Yours.
Yeah, Facebook is a social interactive thing. You add friends. Why do they put the friend thing up there if later on they come back and say, well, we block you 7 days because you're adding too many friends and blah 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 blah. Facebook doesn't make sense.
Some of the errors that it goes through, it's like, what the heck are you talking about?
I mean, there are times where, Nightmare Man or no Nightmare Man, there were times where I was just going to say, to heck with Facebook page, and I'll advertise another way, because it is just not worth the hassle of trying to, you download pictures, you advertise, and you do what, and everybody does it in their Facebook page all around the world. But it doesn't make a hill, you get all this work, and some a-hole sends word back to Facebook. Well, I don't like his Facebook page because his eyes are crossed, or this and that, and this and that. And then they click you out, and then you're done with all this work, hours and hours of work you put in this page, gone in the twinkle of an eye because somebody's got to burp their ass.
My one bathtub pic that people have been commenting on.
Yes.
I mean, everything is all covered and everything, but that's not the problem. The problem is there was this one jerk on there like 3-4 days ago who was making comments on there. Who is this? And I commented under, I says, it's me. And this person comments back saying, well, I don't know why you would do a picture like this with an unattractive woman. And basically kept going on, and me and several other people were getting on this person's case.
That's just
because it was just like a snowball effect. People were on there, hey, leave my girl alone.
Like you just
all this stuff.
Yeah, and, like you said, when you tackle one, you tackle all of this.
This is how I see it, and I don't understand why these people do what they do. And if you don't like someone's picture that pops up on your Facebook, click out of it. Don't look at it. Don't feel compelled to sit there and make a negative comment on somebody's picture or somebody's status or whatever. If you don't like it, don't look at it. Turn your head. Click on something else. Who gives a shit? Just leave the person alone. There is no reason that you should get on there and start a confrontation if you ain't going to be able to handle what comes back at you.
Exactly.
Because it comes back tenfold.
And you know damn well, and we have seen these pages, and you have brought to my attention these pages. There's people's pages in their photo albums. There are nudity to the 25th power.
Yeah, I know. One of them's our friend.
But, well, we won't mention
We won't talk about her.
But have these pictures been reported? Have this page been deleted?
That's because everyone that's their friend and sees these pictures, they're fine with it. So what?
Well, you want to know something?
If you have your privacy set where only your friends can see your pictures, who cares what anyone else thinks? Because they don't have to look at the shit. Facebook should have some sort of, they create all this other crap. They should have something on there where you can put on your page a disclaimer. A
Diva the Dead's page contains
PG-13.
Yeah, PG-13, or this page got this and that.
Yeah,
So
I think that's a great idea that they should do that. Then you could post whatever the hell you want. It's not like it's going to turn into a porn site. I mean, you can have restrictions, but if somebody, like my pictures, I have bathtub pictures. Yes, I'm naked in them and all bloody, but there is not one private area showing. I got my hands over my boobs where it shows, just like the shirts that I wear with the cleavage.
You're covered up.
Everything I have is covered.
You're covered up as if you had a two-piece bathing suit on you, and everything is covered. There's nothing wrong with it.
Saying that the pictures were distasteful and basically calling me a slut. Well, I mean, they were going in that direction, and my friends got on there and they were like, you need to back off, mister.
That's because there's people out there that are
He got blocked,
assholes.
though. That person got blocked.
They have nothing else better to do is sit in their own little world because they're jealous. They don't have friends, and there's like, oh, I got nobody like me because I will pick on somebody. Bull crap. Go to hell.
Well,
I don't care.
They're picking in the direction they pick on me because I got too much German to keep my mouth shut.
I'll give you people out there that are buttheads in Facebook. I'm gonna give you a fair warning right now.
They ain't gonna be listening to this show.
Well, if by chance they happen to stumble upon it on my page, because it's always posted on my page and Nick's and yours, and it's a domino effect. Everybody sees it. But if you're listening to my words right now, don't do yourself a favor. Number one, get a life.
And keep on stepping. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Stay in your own little Facebook world. Leave us alone because we're not going to step out of our boundaries and take time out of our busy schedules to go piss off somebody else because we don't do that to begin with. And leave shit alone.
That's just the thing. They're sitting there in their mama's basement, sitting there on a computer.
We're fat with Cheetos, eating Cheetos.
And
I don't know, because society's bad to me, so I want to make society
exactly.
Cheetos. If you want to know something, if you don't like society, get up off of your chair and walk in front of a bus. No, I don't promote that because next thing you know, everybody will come back and say, "Hey, you told a guy to commit suicide." No, I didn't. What you can do, shut the computer off, go get a job, and make something of yourself. That's what I promote right there.
Yeah, eat your soup.
And eat your soup. Hey, you know what time it is now, kids. Ha ha ha. And it ain't time to eat your soup, though. It is time now for Diva's movie reviews, and by golly, she has a boatload for you. So with this in mind, let's turn the microphone over to our very own movie critic, Diva the Dead.
Diva!
Yay! We watched a lot of movies this week, some pretty good ones, too.
You watched a movie this past week that you had never seen that is...
Whoops, my coaster is stuck to my cup.
It's not a new movie, but you and Mary had never seen it. And it is called Mommy Dearest.
Faye Dunaway.
What did you think of that movie?
No Yeah, that movie has been out for a long time, and that was a great movie. That was depicting the life and times of Joan Crawford.
And it shows
portrayed by Faye Dunaway, of course.
I think that it should be a rule that every teenage child should have to watch this movie and then look at their own life and say, "Oh, well, I guess my life isn't so bad, is it?
Yeah,
I don't get beat with wire hangers."
As history points out, Joan Crawford couldn't have kids, so she adopted.
Did you scrub the bathroom floor today?
No, I didn't thought it was our job.
Do you think it's clean?
Don't we have a maid for that? Joan Crawford couldn't have kids, so she battled with the Hollywood this and that's, and finally she had the opportunity to adopt, and the adopted daughter probably got caught more hell than
Christina
than the boy did.
Yeah,
but she would just flip out. I don't know what, Joan Crawford was obsessed with cleaning and everything this and that. And
she was a control freak.
Yeah, she was.
I do agree with no wire hangers, but damn, man.
She doesn't have to take the wire hanger after
holes in your shirts and stuff.
And welts on your ass.
Yeah, and on your back.
Because she beat her child with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys get a chance, if it ain't at the video store, get it where you got it from. Amazon, right?
Mm-hmm. I only paid $3 for it.
Mommy Dearest.
Mommy Dearest.
Faye Dunaway.
But last night we watched a newer movie that was just released on DVD called Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. And I just have to say, watch that movie. I loved it. It did make me jump in one spot. There's a spot where there's a little girl and she's walking through the garden out back, and she gets to this one spot and somebody comes up behind her and grabs her, and I didn't expect that, and I jumped a little.
Let's see that. Now I can't. Kate's her first name, but I can't remember her last name. But she was the one of the main characters. She played in Batman: The Dark Knight. She played. And see, I can't remember the. Oh yeah, you're a big Batman fan. Can't remember the damn names.
Like, what? You're stumbling?
What was Batman's girlfriend? Well, I wouldn't say girlfriend's name, but her.
Anyway,
if Nick was here, he would know. He would say. But she had played in The Dark Knight. But she was in that movie. Yeah, like who's in the movie? You don't remember these people's names. But anyways, yeah, that was a good.
You've slept since then.
Yeah, those little freaky monsters in there.
Yeah, what do you think that those look like?
The
little girl asked the creature. She says, "What do you want?" We want you. We love children's teeth. I'm like,
gives a whole new meaning of the Tooth Fairy. I can
it kind of is an evil twist on the Tooth Fairy movie because you give them a tooth and they put coins under your pillow. Yeah. So it kind of is like a Tooth Fairy kind of movie.
Sorry,
but I'm not way more evil.
I'm not pulling my teeth out for nothing. I don't need it, and they can go away.
They're crafty little boogers.
Yeah, they are. I mean, you did. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Watch this movie.
They kind of remind you of cockroaches, though. When you turn the lights on, they all scatter because they don't like the light.
Yeah, they're cockroaches from hell.
Yeah.
But and now as promised, we talked about this in the last movie review.
Yes, we did. Zombie strippers.
And we didn't get a chance to watch it, but we did watch it. And oh my God, talk away, Diva. Tell them about this one.
Oh my goodness, that movie cracked me up.
It's stupid. It's funny. But it's so stupid. It's funny.
The stripper girl turns into a zombie because she gets bitten. She goes out and, I feel fabulous, and she's going to go out on stage, and she's going to dance anyway, and, everybody just loves her way better than the real people. Yeah. They like the zombie better, and this one guy, he's all excited because she wants to take him back for a private dance, and she goes back there for a private dance, and what's the first thing she bites?
Yeah. That. It isn't the bullet, I can tell you that much. But yeah, right next door is the laboratory where the zombie escape.
They have like
these 5 soldier
like a containment where they have them in there.
Yeah, and they bring in these 5 soldier of fortunes, which I think the soldiers of mishaps because they're all
the zombie hunters
ding-a-lings. one soldier gets bit, goes over to the strip club, and then that's where the chain reaction starts.
Right. You know? And then more of the strippers, they want to be zombies too, so they have her bite them and this, that. And then there's the jealous girl why is this girl always better than me? And then they have and then you see 2 zombie strippers fighting it out, and that was hilarious.
I get,
hilarious.
I have never seen pool balls shot at people.
From the vajayjay?
I'll never look at them the other way again. And Robert,
first it was golf balls, but they had this like cartoonish freaking sound when they popped out. It was funny.
Zombie strippers, man. If you can't find it, come on over to the house and we'll all sit there and watch it together because it's so stupid. It's funny and it's funny as stupid. Robert Englund.
I know he plays a pussy in this movie.
Our very own Freddy Krueger is in this movie, and he is funnier than hell. I mean, he don't want anybody touching him because, get your skank ass away. And he sprays people with Lysol and stuff like that. I know, he's always
spraying everybody.
And he runs this. Yeah, and he runs this club, the zombie, or the strip club. And he sees that this is a new way to bring in more crowds.
Yes.
So he brings in more people by having these zombie strippers, and it falls back on him. You know, the zombies escape, and you know damn well what was going to happen.
The zombies didn't escape. The one girl let them out.
Yeah.
The girl after she turned into a zombie.
Yeah, zombie strippers. I would highly, I would.
And ripping people's arms up when they were having the two bitches were having their zombie fight. The one girl reaches down in the crowd and pulls somebody's arm off, and she's beating the girl with the arm.
Yeah, you just.
It's funny.
It's one of those like Return of the Living Dead Part 2 deals. You know, there's comedy.
It's so stupid that you gotta sit there and watch it all. It's funny.
I recommend go see it.
Yeah.
Rent it if you can find it. You know. You won't pay much on
pussy.
Robert Englund is funnier than hell in that movie.
Bite that, all you Fred fans! Yeah.
If I ever get a chance to see Robert Englund, I am going to bring up that movie
and have him sign it. That would be funny.
And I'm going to up and bring it up to him too. I'm going to talk to him about it too. I'm going to see what his views on it. But yeah, very very funny movie, and I would suggest everybody go watch it. Oh, and for all of you Batman fans,
ones that know a little more knowledge than you, apparently.
Yeah, because you can't remember the people's names.
Because you can't remember anyone's name.
Birds of Prey
right.
was a series that's been out. That came out a long time ago. I cannot remember the date. But
it's loosely played on the Batman series, but yeah. I liked it. They should have made more. They only made one series of it, one season.
Yeah, and I've seen comments on YouTube about clips from these, and there's a lot of people saying that they wish they would have made more.
Oh yeah, I was definitely hungry for more.
This series pertains to Batman and Catwoman finally get jiggy with it, and they have a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And she is what is known as a metahuman, which is
kind
of sort of like the X-Men.
Yeah, yeah. The metahumans have like X-Men powers, like different. Each one of them has different powers.
Yeah, and
they even have the one that whenever he touches a metahuman, he soaks up their power.
Yeah. And the town's running through, as the series go, she fights other people like that in metahuman, but
you never see Batman and you never see Joker, but you hear about them.
Because Batman has disappeared. And
Harley, gee whiz.
17-year-old Helena Kyle is the daughter of Selena Kyle.
Right.
Sees her mom killed.
Right.
And so she takes up the mantle of her father and fights crime with Barbara Gordon, which now is in the original comic book as Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
The original thing was that the Joker shot Barbara, and she was bound to a wheelchair, and now how she fights crime now in a wheelchair, and she is now Oracle. She is the cyber realm crime fighter.
But she does her ingenuity, and she makes it to where she can walk for short periods of time.
Yeah, with a little computer thing.
Uh-huh.
And they took on a 17-year-old blonde-haired girl with powers herself and training her. Mm-hmm. and Alfred's in the show too.
Yeah.
Alfred's right up there. So they weave this all around, and they call it the Birds of Prey.
It's in New Gotham.
And they're in New Gotham, which they said they cleaned up the old Gotham and the new Gotham, and it's a whole new breed of this and that.
I like it.
But yeah, you see Harley Quinn is like she's like the main villain, but
she's the shrink you gotta go to when you have problems.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary.
In the beginning, you see her as helping, but in the background, to other people, they don't know that she is a criminal.
It's Dr. Harley Quinzel or something.
Harley Quinzel.
Quinzel, yeah. And it was Quinn something.
But you got familiarized with certain characters that you know from the comic. Clayface was in one of the episodes, but she's
always talking about Mr. J.
All through this series, I was hoping and praying to God.
I know you
that
were.
Batman would have shown up, but all through the series, I said, he disappeared. They never said why.
Alfred knows where he is.
But at the very end, the last DVD.
The last
DVD,
episode,
very last episode, there's Alfred talking
to
Bruce Wayne on the phone, and that's it.
That put a smile on your face, didn't it?
Like,
every time there was
a hint, he's out there.
Every time there was a little bit of a hint or a bat symbol of any sort or something, your ears perked up like
what? That means
like a dog that spotted a cat.
But of course, it had nothing to do really with Batman and sense. But it's a great series. And when
but these women all joined together and they kind of did Batman's bidding. They were getting rid of the bad guys. And
they were the crime fighter. We found out at
Walmart.
Getting
rid of them. They were getting
Go to Walmart. That's where we found it at. The Birds of Prey. You will not be disappointed. It is a very good series.
It's good.
Check it out. Hey, it's time for the howdies. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
I just love every time you play that.
Minnie Pearl rocks.
She does.
And she's got a cool hat, too. Big howdies going out to James Adams. James Adams is one of a convention followers. We had seen him at past Horror Hound conventions. And recently got a message from him this week from Facebook saying that he can't wait to see us in Atlanta and at Indy. So big howdy going out to James. He's working on masks and stuff, and he's going to be starting working with silicone. So maybe
I say hi to James Downing too.
Say hi to James Downing. Oh yeah, and Christina Banks.
Yes, that is his new woman.
Big howdy going out to both them guys.
She's a sweetheart. I've been talking to her on Facebook a little bit.
I told Christina that I want James on my kill table at Atlanta.
That's funny.
She's like you, and James is like me. James is just now getting into she is turning him into a Dexter fan too. James was never a Dexter fan, as far as I know, is what she told me. She's turning him on to Dexter, just like you turned me on to Dexter.
I like Dexter. He's very, very inventive.
So big shout out going out to both those guys. I'll be seeing you soon, James. Gonna get James on my kill table, and she said that she's gonna be wearing a "What Would Dexter Do" T-shirt.
Yeah, you said that.
That when she comes up to my table, and then we'll get him some good pictures, and we'll get him a complimentary blood slide on.
I have something that I'm going to make James something and bring it to Atlanta with me, because James is the very first person who gave Diva of the Dead her first break.
That is true. When
Diva was created in January, and James, who runs Monsters from the Basement, made Diva the basement babe for February. Yes. So James is to blame for quite a lot of Diva's publicity.
Yeah, started all right. So big howdy going out to them guys, and a big howdy going out to Beth Fontaine, one of our new friends on Facebook. I think after Atlanta is over, we're going to have Beth over.
I think we're going to have a little get together for fans and friends.
Yeah, fans and friends, and we're gonna talk shop. Nick Tyson, he's ready to come down and pay a visit with us. We'll have something like a weekend thing. We'll fire the grill up. We'll toss back a few beers.
You can fire the grill up. I don't mess with them things.
We'll toss back.
I'm not blowing up.
We'll toss back some beers. I'll toss back some peps. I'm sorry. Am I bothering you?
I'm sorry.
Gee whiz. They're easy to light. I've never thought I would actually.
Yeah, well, a family member of my kids' dad a long time ago went and she lit up a grill, and it kind of did a little bit of a floof kind of thing and singed her eyebrows off.
That happened to me before with another girl. So
yeah, well, you ain't getting my ass near one, because this blonde hair is not going.
Well, I have to light it like that because the fact is my automatic starter button on my grill faded away. It's junk, so I have to light it manually. So that's how we'll have to do that. But anyways, yeah, we're going to invite Beth over, Nick, and all them guys, and we're going to sit here and we're going to talk Halloween and horror and just have a good old time. Have a gay old time, Wilma. So yeah, that was my
That wasn't
where that came
No,
from.
it didn't.
So James Adams, Beth Fontaine,
James Downing,
and Christina Banks. Big howdies to all you guys, and we can't wait to see you real soon. And yeah.
Yeah, I got the Diva auction that I have going on for the Diva 3.5 foot tall zombie bride doll that I'm doing right now, and tickets are $1, and I have a PayPal. People can send the dollar to the PayPal, and at the end of January, the very last day, I'll put all the names in a hat. If you buy more than one ticket, your name goes in there that many times. And all the names will go into your fedora, and Scary Mary will pick one out, and that will be the winner of the Little Miss Diva doll.
That's cool. And you will have a raffle going on in Atlanta at
a weekend raffle, yes.
That you can that the fans there can throw their money in the hat and get a chance to
right. I'll do that too. And each month up until July when we get married, I'm going to hold the same raffle. It'll be a month-long raffle. So March, there'll be 2 raffles. One will be just for the weekend that we're at the convention.
Right.
And the other one will be the whole month long.
Awesome.
So, but there is one specific person who has purchased several tickets because she really wants Little Miss Diva. She wants that doll in a bad way.
That's Mimi Rupp, right?
Yes, that's Mimi. She wants that doll.
She gonna go diva crazy on it.
I'm gonna be working on that again this week. I've been working on other projects, and they kind of left her standing in the corner.
We're getting close to the take off here, and I wanted to mention something before we take off. Speaking of your dolls,
yes, I know,
right? It started off last night.
How many of are over there? 1, 2, 3.
Not 4. To mention this is the heads.
There's 8 baby faces.
Now let me give you this story real quick. Diva brought in all of her dolls, her dolls that she was just talking about, and brought them in
to give them a revamp and change their clothes.
She's got to get them all decorated up for the raffles. We have a
no. Those aren't for the raffles. Those are for my show and for my photo shoots.
Well, okay.
Those are my babies.
All right. Well, anyways, yeah. We brought them in so she can work on them, and we got a kid that comes there in the mornings.
Just call me Mary Shaw.
And we babysit for him. His name is Jay, and he's 11 years old. And what 12. I decided to do is I took one of the dolls to set it up next to the chair.
And then it was a chain reaction.
So when he came into and lay down on the couch in the morning, because he got dropped off in the morning, he would have this doll staring at him. Well, next thing you know, every doll is over there surrounding this area where he's going to be laying at. So you can just imagine when he's laying there in the morning, it's still dark, and all these dolls are staring at him.
I put your gorilla face on the lamp,
and
too, so I can look at him, because he doesn't like your gorilla face.
And the mask goes over.
So that was fun, too.
And so what we did was Diva came up with this idea to stick the video camera behind.
I don't think he even realized they were there until later after I haven't seen it, but I don't think he did.
So we can videotape his reaction. Didn't get no reaction out of it, but what did you see?
Oh, I'm standing
while you did
there.
This is something neat. Now listen to this, kids.
This was really weird. I had never seen this before in my life.
What do you expect out of this house?
Right, but I think it has something to do with that new suitcase that you got. Because it was over there the whole time. But anyway, here's what the deal was.
You mean to tell me my new travel case for my costume is haunted?
I don't know, but that's where... Okay.
Oh, great.
But anyway, he's got this new, really large suitcase that he's got sitting in front of the TV stand because he moved it out of the way so the boy wouldn't trip over it when he came in this morning. And I was standing this morning over by the window, by the door, so I could watch and be able to turn the camera on when I knew he was coming. And I'm standing there by the window, and I turn and look, and I'm just looking around the living room, and it's all pitch dark. I don't have any lights on or anything. And I see this little red ball of light. It's just tiny, like pupil size. And it's roaming around that suitcase over there just... And I thought at first, because sometimes I get one of those little, I don't know if you call it a sty, but it's where sometimes you see a sparkly little ball of, it's almost like cloudiness in your eye. Yeah.
Like someone smacks you, you see a light for a second, you know.
Yeah, those are called stars. But anyway, so I see this light, and I'm like, I whispered, I'm like, I see you. And it does it again, right in front of my face. I'm like, okay, I'm not seeing things. And so, and it's going crazy over there. And I'm like, I asked it, I said, do you have a problem with my camera? And it zoomed towards the kitchen and left.
We haven't had any paranormal activity in here for quite
I
some
don't
time
know.
now. But you know why.
It wasn't any bigger than the size of a dime. But
it's our ghost again.
Why was it red? I've never seen a red one. I've seen.
Why does the TV come on by itself? Why does things open up by themselves? Why do I see orbs flying around me?
On the morning of Friday the 13th
of all things.
And I'm not making this up. I seen this with my own 2 eyes. And I looked out the window because I had the curtains open to the window so it could shine some more light for the boy.
Yeah.
And I look out the window because I thought, well, maybe there was a car going by and it was just a reflection of the taillights or something. No cars on the street at all.
No.
Nothing.
It's
I don't know.
The paranormal activity has come back again, and on Friday
I think
the 13th,
your suitcase is haunted.
My suitcase is haunted. Great. Well, we'll take the ghost of Atlanta with
Maybe
us.
it's some of Dexter's little victims he's got in there.
No, goodness. A little red dot. You know, that's his blood slide right on there. So,
Oh, boy.
Hey, kids, guess what? It's crazy time.
Well, I'm Mrs. Voorhees, an old friend of the Christies. Oh, no. I can't help you if you don't calm down.
But she's dead, and he's dead, and oh my God, poor Bill!
All right, come on, dear, then show. No, but it's all right. I'll take care of you. I used to work for the Christies.
Oh God, what's going on here? Please help me get out of here.
It's just this place and the storm. That's why you're upset.
No, they're all dead. They're all dead.
All right, I'll go look.
No, please don't leave me. They'll kill you too.
I'm not afraid. You see, Jason was my son, and today is his birthday.
Where's Mr. Christie?
But I couldn't let them open this place again. Could I? Not after what happened. Oh, my sweet, innocent Jason. My only child. Jason. You were drowned. You never paid any attention. But you did to him. Look what you did to him.
Well, I think
You are nuts.
I think that's going to be wrapping up here for this episode of the Nightmare Hour. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody.
Yeah.
One more thing before we go, we want to mention to you that the Nightmare Man and Diva of the Dead fan clubs are still up and running, so if you haven't got your opportunity to get signed up, do so. Go to our Facebook pages or send us an email and we'll set you up.
Matter of fact, we just packaged up a fan club box for Tommy McMullen for he joined yours and my fan club.
He's the newest member of the Nightmare Man and Diva of the Dead fan club.
That's right.
Yep, guys want to go ahead and get in on that, just send us an email and we'll get you set up. And behalf of Diva of the Dead and myself, happy Friday the 13th, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon. And remember, kiddies, keep on a slashing!